My. Oh, wow, look at that. Nearly 8:30 in the morning already. A lot of preparation goes into all this sort of stuff. Okay. What do we have here? We have real deal Edo period. These are hundreds of years old. This is samurai stuff. And back in the day, between fighting, between wars, and traveling around, the samurai would one of the greatest pastimes they had was to play the game of Go. This is real deal stuff. Now let's just have a look here. I'm going to call these March the 5th Edo shells. It might even be earlier than Edo. Now, yeah, these are the real deal. So if you're the type of person, oh look, it's got a chip. You know, a lot of them have got chips in them. All right. This is real deal. If you're the type of person who go, oh look, it's got some chips in it, then you don't understand what this stuff is. Alright? So, and clearly you're not worthy of this stuff. This is the real deal. The real deal. Right, this is centuries old stuff right here. So there you go. Alright. Yes, we're calling that the March 5th Edo shells. I've got some stones here. I've also got some Edo shells in here too. It's cracking in this case here. These are real deal wood cases and some. That'll be fine though. A bit of cracking in there. See? That's the real deal. Full set. Beautiful stuff. Just absolutely beautiful stuff. Oh nice. Yeah, definitely. Centuries ago, the samurai were using this stuff. Check this out. Yeah. This is real deal Icho. That's hinoki. Yeah, Icho wood, hinoki wood. This here. Awesome. This is an artisan board. We'll get to that a bit later. We've got a kaya board here. And this is kaya here. Kaya Icho artisan board. My. And we've got the hinoki. Right, we'll get to that. I'll create some space and make that happen. This is going to be a long day, man. We've got this awesome piece of awesome here. We've got these pieces of awesome here. We've got this piece of awesome here. Alright, oh yes. That's the ring's got a story for those, mate. Nice. There we go, that's how you pop them on. Yeah, we'll get to that. Right, next up we have, I'm calling these April 5th shells number 2. This case here, wooden cases. This case here is going to chip in that section there. I'm going to bite out of there. These, there's a couple of chips here and there kind of thing, but they're in far better condition than the real super old ones. The but these are also the real deal Edo period stuff. This is really old stuff. Yeah, this is samurai stuff. I just like the aesthetic, you know, that fancy word. The feeling of and the look upon the really old school ones, and just getting an understanding of the history of them, you know. Imagine just the history of it. But these also are very, very worthy indeed. So these are alright. Yeah, see, if it goes through Etsy, the air freighter needs your phone number on the invoice. With eBay, it's auto. They've already got it on the thingy anyway. Sometimes I have to chase people up on Etsy. Alright, that's that. Now let's get on to these, which are also awesome. Yeah, we'll get on to these pieces of awesome here, and then we'll move on to some awesome over there. Alright, what we have here, these are stones, beautiful pieces. Beautiful. Nice, beautiful stones. Case is good too. calling these April 5th, April 5 stones. April 5 stones. Great handwriting. Now, yeah, cases are good. Wood cases, real deal. Nice. This is beautiful stuff. There we go. Give that a bit of a dust off. Go. Right on. Yeah, these are really nice. I don't know, I'm just enamored by the thoughts of just how awesome those and how old those shells are back there, you know. And just picture who was the chaps that were playing with those back in the day, you know, like on a really thunderstorm, lightning, rain pelting down, and they're inside, and battlefield's too muddy, mate. Right on, let's move on. Right, let's have a look at this one. Beautiful char gummer, or fru gummer, if you wish to call it that. Utilised in the tea ceremony. You know, I think I've got a ladle here somewhere. I do. I've kept one here for quite some time. Right, I wonder if that would fit in the... Give it a go. Yeah, I'll give that a go. I'll include that. If it doesn't fit too good, I'll have to go bonk. Lop that off a bit. Possibly. Not sure yet. Anyways, I plan on sea freighting this due to weight and all that. I have to put some kind of packing material and go like that, and then packing, we'll figure it out. Beautiful. Nice. That piece is brass. This is iron. Inside, very good indeed. I find that there's maybe a tiny bit of surface rust, something like that. Yeah, there you go, tiny bit of surface rust down there. Now the tannins, I've done it myself. I was told years ago, the tannins in the tea, once you boil, that will clean any residual inside your pots. Yeah, this is a beauty. When it was going through, they were getting it ready for the they're moving all these boxes you see in there. I mentioned it the other day. It's teeming rain, and we're all bunched up inside under these canopy things, and these rings were not on it, and I happened to be able to lean down and push my arm through as these boxes were moving. I was like, whoa, and I was able to put my hands in here. This was in the side of this boxes is all in this box. I put my hand in here, and I could feel this newspaper stuff, and then and inside I could feel these rings. I thought, whoa, it's got the rings. And I look up, and I'm friendly with these chaps, and they look at me, and they know I know, and I'm friendly with them, and so they knew that I knew that the rings are in there. So when it came up, and the auctioneer, and people are going for it, and I go for it, and I know that it would have gone way higher if the rings, they didn't know, because we're all bunched up, and you know, no one had time to sort of really look stuff over, and it was really hectic, and I was like, right. So those chaps that I'm friendly with, they sort of look over at me, I look over, oh no, they knew I was pretty pleased. Yeah, so sea freight takes a long time, but we'll get there. Yeah. Okay. Still a bit moist out. Well, I was planning on seeing a bit of rain that come off this other thing. I was planning on going to a shrine today and taking a bunch of stuff. Got tab cam there. Mic don't work, so we're on the early potato cam, the third right here. But it's all just so moist out there. I mean, the sun's kind of finally trying to come out, but it's also moist. Thunderbox number 2. The Thunderbox number 2 of contemplation. Yeah, it's also wet. That's why I've got a lot of things covered and stuff like that. But yeah, I was planning on going and presenting these. I'll present these today instead right here. Remind myself to do something with that too. Okay, so yeah, I'm planning on sea freighting that. Take a long time. Let's see, overall height 335 mil overall to here and here, 330 mil. Yeah, so that's that. Awesome chargummer. Okay, I'll pop that over there. I'll move some things, move that drum over there so I can get some space to do some things here. Okay. Let's have a look at this piece of awesomeness of awesome. This is Icho wood. Beautiful piece. You can feel the urushi lacquer that's pronounced. I find that the corners are pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. There's definitely some age in this piece, that's for sure. Now, I've found with Icho before, there's some let's see now. There's some bowing. You'll find a slight amount of bowing going on. I found that with Icho wood more than most others. This is highly coveted wood. This stuff, highly coveted. In fact, what I'll have to do is it's very heavy. Sea freighting this. I'll have to remove the legs and put them on the side. Put them side on, so I'll have packing between them, so they'll be numbered and in the correct orientation and all that stuff to plonk them back in. It just takes I use a rubber mallet myself, but yeah, a wood mallet, something like that, and knock them back in. So yeah, I'll have to take them out too, so I have packing in between. So I've got a certain way of doing things, and we've got received a bunch of really good a bloke, one of the carpenters, gave me some stuff, this stuff, and one of the other carpenters left recently. It keeps falling down. I have to do something. That is all left recently, and he left me a bunch of stuff too. So yeah, we've got some good, thick, solid board protector stuff. Got to get certain type of boxes. There's a lot involved, but this is an absolute beautiful piece. You'll find that there's a maker's mark down here. It's a maker's mark. Right there. And you'll find that they even put inserts in here. I only do that on like real coveted, expensive boards. This is super solid and heavy. Look at this. Look at these grain lines. That's Icho stuff right there. I've got a Hinoki board to show very soon. Wow, there's an artisan board right there. Yeah, so you'll find there's some slight bowing in there from aging. Oh my, how old is it? Well, it's beautiful. They get the urushi lacquer and they get like a katana and then slide it down and make these marks. So yeah, this is, I'd jump on this if I were you. I've got to pay some bills, so I'd like to keep it, and I'll just keep it around, have a crazy price on it, worth thousands. But unfortunately I've got bills to pay, so I don't really want to let this one go, to be honest. Oh, well. Icho-san. Janne. Oh, wow. Okay. Right. Let's go and get that. Oh, you received this this cover too. Nice. Okay. There we are. It might sell quickly. It might be in my possession. I am the custodian of it right now, so I might get to at least hang on it for quite a while. But yeah, I would jump on this if I were you. Well, there you go. There's Storky. I don't see child's plural of Storky. You're just down there in the water, wallowing away. Wallow. Swallows and Amazons. Isn't that a beautiful film? Anyways, childhood memory. Yeah, there's Storky. He's over there. He noticed me out here having a nature toilet. Look at this beautiful. There's two. There's one, another big one behind it. It's sakura trees right there. And there's Storky. I can see him over there. He's seen me plenty of times. But they're fight or flight birds. So yeah, he was down there in the water there, just having a bit of a drinky poos, and going for that frog. See, can you hear that frog? And he was looking around for him. That frog's probably, he's like, thanks mate. And Storky's decided to go and have a look down there in another waterway. Alright, let's get back to work, eh? Okay, let's have a look at this. This is a hinoki. Nice, smooth playing surface. Let's see, there's a little bit of cracking in here, but that's actually just the knotting of the wood. It's just the anomaly of the character of the wood itself, so it doesn't affect your gameplay or anything like that. So that's all underneath. Yeah, hinoki is quite highly coveted wood in itself. Again, this sits real nice. That sits real nice. It's that Icho board there. Wow. Yeah, she's a beauty. This one won't sell it really expensive because it's slightly smaller than the others. But yeah, this is a nice board. It's not too heavy, so a lot less cost wise and freight. I'll still sea freight this thing. I've got to get a particular type of boxes for these. You know, everything costs keep going up, but I was lucky to get some wood from these protectors that I can make up and have made up and all this sort of stuff. A lot involved in making this sort of thing happen. The corners ain't bad. A few tiny little nicks and bonks, but this is a nice board. Really lovely plain surface, very smooth. You'll like that. You know what I mean once the second you put your face on it. Let's rub your face on this one. No, just the second you feel that. Wonderful. Okay, we're gonna move on to that piece of awesome. I think we'll check these out first, and then we'll move on to the. Wow. Okay. Okay. Up next on the price is we've got this nice Kaya no Ki and beautiful green. Look at this colorations in it. This is where the moisture comes out of the wood here. So there's some aging in it. I'm calling it April 5th Kaya B1 because I've got another Kaya up there. This is quite nice. It's a smaller board, so less weight. Still sea freight this. It does have pronounced lines in it, pronounced lacquer lines. The corners, I would put that in the good category. Not perfect, but good. All the same, it sits beautifully. This would be a kind of board you could carry this around with you, you know, like throw it in the car, and you know, not too heavy. Bit of weight in it, you know, so good, solid enough for secure in the wind. Yeah, take this camping, mate. Fantastic, beautiful grain lines. That's Kaya right there. Okay. Now, yeah, I'll sell this fairly cheap. Yes, because I managed to get that, and this was in with that one. I think what was that one? Anyway, you want to slice it? Yeah, you see the that's where the moisture comes out. Some people sand them, some people leave them the way they are. I just like this coloration here. It's really quite nice. So it's yeah, it's a real nice board. That very beautiful feeling. Yeah, it has. Okay. Right. Let's move on to that Kaya there, and then we'll get on to that piece of awesome right there. I was going to present a different board there, and a chap came over and made it. He's like, "Oh, I want an old board. We need an old board." I'll give it back. I'll bring it back. I'm like, oh, yeah, all right. There you go. Oh, look at this. What a darling of a piece. One of the smoothest I've ever felt ever. This is an artisan board. And look at this. Now, back in the day I've seen it. It wasn't so long ago either. I was at this shrine and they had a bunch of wood there, and they had taken down one of the refurbished one of the shrines, or rebuilt it. They do that every few hundred years or something like that. And sometimes some of the wood they can't utilise, and they have a festival and they burn that and have barbecues and all that sort of stuff. And some of the wood they make stuff out of. It's the revered trees. Some of these trees are hundreds of years old, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is the case with this thing here. That it's some kind of, I don't know what wood it is. I mean, it's for the thickness of it. Now, obviously, anyone that's watched my stuff for a while, they know that I've seen a bunch of boards, and the weight of this thing for its thickness is very heavy. What is this wood? I know not. It's got inserts all over the show. It sits. Some of the legs are loose, but there's bits of paper and stuff. There's been some old bits of paper and stuff to keep them in. Yeah, wedged in there. Oh, I don't know how it was oriented. Let me just figure this out. Yay! Okay. Oh, this thing is one interesting piece. So there's a chat. It's got. Let me just do this, and I'll be back. Right, yeah, I'm finding inserts all over the show in this. Yeah, sometimes look at this. There's another insert in there. Someone's. Well, here's a maker's mark here. This is one awesome artisan board. And sometimes it sits. See, it sits all nice like that. You orient it, and in some ways it's sitting all nice and beautiful. Now, because some of the legs are loose, you know, you have to wedge them in. I reckon this should go to someone that's an artisan themselves, and they can figure out how to secure these, and see how it's had a bit of a cutaway in there, because over years sometimes boards tend to bow. So what they've done is they've put that there, whomever, in order to make it sit more level again. And yeah, it's got, what is it? I mean, sometimes like at shrines, they have plaques and things nearby these trees that are hundreds of years old. So I'm just throwing it out there that I reckon this would have been made from some special tree that eventually fell. And I've seen a few shrines where they've got pictures of these trees that once were, and they've fallen down, and the day that they fell down, all that sort of stuff. And I mean, look at this. It's got insert here, an insert here, an insert here. It's got weight in it, mate. It's got weight. Come on, don't be such a pussy. Oh, there you go. Look at this insert along here. This is something special. Yeah, this is something special. Hopefully, there'll be an artisan out there that would like to maybe do something with this. Maybe, do that cutaway type of thing, or find the orientation where it sits. It sits beautifully right now, just like that. This is something. This is super rare, super old. And what material is this made out of? So smooth. That's a piece of Japanese history right there. And I am the custodian until such time as it belongs to you. I'm going to put that on the shelf, or maybe just plonk it up there. Yeah, I've got other stuff to show. Okay, let's have a look at this, shall we? Alright, first off we have Daikokutan. He's one of the 7 lucky gods. He's quite a sizable chap, that's for sure. Got all the weights and measures and all that over there. So I'm going to separate these as separate listing, separate listing, separate listing, separate listing, separate... Try that again. Separate listing, separate listing, separate listing, separate listing. Isho together, Isho. Isho together. Right. Now, let's see. Oh, I've got a tape measure in here, haven't I? Daikokutan here. Daikokutan-san. He measures 540 mil, 54 centimeters. Let's see now. This chap here, he's one of the 7 lucky gods, right? So they cruise around. See, they've left some of their wealth here. That's wealth that he's carrying there, and he shakes that thing, and wealth comes out of it. And they've left some wealth here because they're off on some kind of treasure hunt, I reckon. So that's the boat that they cruise in. Don't know who this is, but this young bloke here just decided to show up, and he wanted to come to your place, so they're going to go together. Now, the god of fortune and wealth. So a unit like this would be great to have, say, outside your very own shop, something like that, and bringing good fortune. So he's a little bit on the subby side. That means rusty, just a little bit. It'd be great to paint up, something like that. There's an artisan out there somewhere that'd be like, whoa, I'll have that. It's going to take a long time for these things to get to you. That's just the way it is. Okay, we got here, up here, you'll see these shishis, lion dogs, the Heaven's Gate protectors. Protectors of the Heaven's Gate. Now, this shishi here, that's his iron ball there. Now I'm designating this chap to be shishi number 1, April the 5th. Okay. Now, you go over there. Right, take it easy. You're having a bit of a punchy poos with Daikokutan now, eh? Looking at him pretty mean. Oh, there's more Heaven's Gate protectors. Now, I'm designating this one here as, I wonder, did he have any script? Nope. Yep. Got some script underneath this one, designating this one to be April number 2. Didn't even put the April 5th. I don't know. Don't have any others anyway. So yeah, that's his iron ball right there, and that's really rad. It has some script in here. I'm guessing this might have been a present for someone's, this is a wild guess, someone's 43 years of service. That's just a wild guess. Okay, now. Okay. Yeah. Because initially I thought maybe it was the 43rd year of Showa, but I don't see any Showa on there. Okay, let's try this one here. We have Shishi Lion Dog. This one's really rad. April 5th, number 3. And that's a really rad unit. Gonna just put the price up just a little bit more on this one because he's a bit more rad. Yes. Nice unit that. Okay, you pop over there. Oh, take it easy. Yep. You go over there. Take it easy. Oh, don't go bashing anyone. Okay. Now, yeah, here we have, this is the boat in a two-piece thing. This is. You can plonk some things in there if you wanted to. Well, now this here is the very boat that the 7 gods sail on. And as I say, they've left their treasure. They're off treasure hunting somewhere, and giving good luck and all that sort of thing. That's a really cool unit. That's their rudder there, and got some designs going on here. Really cool, huh? Alright, and this young chap decided he wanted to come along on the voyage. So that's alright. That's another iron piece right there. So not sure how the gods gonna feel about it, when they come back and see this. Oh, that's the tongue fella, I think. He's here. A stowaway. That's the word I'm looking for. Hey, we've got a stowaway, mate. We'll try and fit you down there somewhere, and the lucky gods might not realise that you're there. Shove you in there like that. There you go. We've got a stowaway. I think I'll pack that a little bit better than that. Just have faith. Now, right, they're pretty rad. Okay, I'll go chat with the tunny fella, and then we'll figure something. I've got some other radalicious stuff to present. Okay, next up, hang on, Gepu. Oh, the tunny fella gave me some can of coffee. Didn't taste too good, that one. Anyways, he's got a whole selection. It's like Russian roulette. Now, here we have a situation. So I'm going to put these Katsura up, separate listings for, this one's okay, for a repair type of job. Now what I've found is, I know not why, but there's right at the frontal area, there's this soft stuff that's it's been, I don't know whether it's water damage or it was sun, maybe too much sunlight or something. I don't know what's going on, but I found that just at the front, see a little bit further back, it's all solid. It's just this frontal stuff here is soft. And I found that this stuff, if someone would bother to take the time, see I'm going to sell them real cheap obviously, someone would bother to take the time, this stuff, see, just turns to powder. So if someone has got the time to see how this all turns to powder, this stuff, and here, just in here, so that's solid there, it's just the very frontal stuff. They made it out of some kind of soft stuff that's become brittle, and same goes with this one. And you'll find that if you, I found that if I squeeze this stuff, see that it just goes all to powder and it'll break away. But it will take time to quite the time to mess with it, and therefore I'm going to sell them crazy cheap and see all this powder stuff, and I'll take the time to mess with this stuff and clean them up. And but they at one stage they were worth thousands. There's one here, there's some, see there's markings at the back there, and this one's got some marking at the back here, see, so that will take a bit to sort of clean off. But essentially, I mean, the cases themselves, that one's not good, and surprisingly that one's in the best condition, but the case is rough. And these, I mean, alright, we're calling this number 1. Yeah, look at that, it's nice. Nice cases indeed. I can't send them like a few at a time kind of thing because of just the way I pack them. Just I send them individually. Now let's have a look here, shall we? Okay. He's kicking in, starting to go a bit wonky. Now, alright, so essentially, I mean, it's a beautiful piece. If someone could take the time to see a little bit of wear there from touching the back section there. If someone would take the time to clean them up, you know, and maybe, I don't know, comb them or whatever. See, that section's hard and that's all soft. So yeah, if someone wanted to take the time to repair these things, there are, let's just choose dye. Does that mean, does that mean large, and that means sort of medium maybe? Can't. Yeah, but yeah, there was a time where these things were worth thousands, hey? But still, you know, the case is good. I showed a picture of the bottom of the cases. These cases are good. I presume they're all good. See, sometimes I don't have the these things on the bottom, but that's all good. Yeah, and the cases are quite nice too. So keep an eye on my battery power here. Hang on. Yeah, and again another really nice case too. So, as with number 2 here, 1, 2, 3, that will be listed as repair. See, same deal's going on with this one. Absolutely beautiful piece, but yeah, there's that Midori green damage there. And at number 3, we have some green damage there. I presume we might have a little bit on this one. We do. Just slightly there. So a little bit of a clean up there. And again, just take time to just sort of, I don't know, clean all that up, trim around there or something. I don't know, someone will work some magic with a comb or something. And speaking of combs, I meant to mention the tunny fella. He said, oh, I've got these, and I was like, oh, I thought that this was the sort of thing that you put on the back of a geisha kind of hairnet thing, like a kanzashi, you know. And I said, oh, kanzashi, and he said, no, and he walked up to me and plonked this on my head, and I was like, oh my, and just the sensation, the tingling sensation, I'm feeling it right now. Oh, this is fantastic, this unit. And I go, he just plonks it on and takes it on, and I go, whoa! And I go, Morikai! Because I said, oh, kanzashi, before he plonked it on my head, I said, kanzashi desu ka? And he said, no, chigao. No, he said chigao, which means no. And this is really awesome. This is a head massage, I think. I said, Morikai, I want to go. One more time, please. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 separate listings. I'll sell them crazy cheap, and yeah, it just takes someone that's got the time and wants to trim off that edges to the point where it's solid again. So because the hair itself, it's real hair, right? Hair itself matches to the solid sections there. So these are, if someone's got the time, they can definitely repair these and put these back into service. Right. And yeah, this one here, it's going to take time to clean all that up. So they've got the 3 of them have the same issues. A little bit there, yeah. They have the same issues. Now let's have a look at this one here. Pretty rough box wise. Hair pins or something. Box wise, pretty rough. Yeah. bit of effort. So rough shod. The box is pretty rough, but not terrible. All right. But the main thing is that this here, this is a real deal antique. This is really good. Nice, look at that. Condition is wonderful. Now it's not exactly the cleanest of things, but anyone that's a connoisseur of these things will know just a little bit of slight cleaning and spray some oily stuff or something, and I mean that's good. I mean that's good. So all right, that's that. Okay, one last thing I think I'll present, and then I'll get to getting some other work done. Okay, what we have here, I understand, is a real deal Japanese Funabin chest, ship's chest. This here, I believe, is the spot where they had a locking system where they push something in, a rod, and that secures this to make sure it can't be just picked up and taken. Now this unit, rarely do you get keys with stuff like this. It's 2 locks. Now I'm not here to imply that the locking system is 100% working right now. It does move, and I think that maybe with a bit of looby-doob in there. Don't want to put lube in there right now. I've got something that with a nozzle on it I could probably plonk in there, but I just don't want to discolor any of this section here. But keys do go in. I reckon with a bit of looby-doob and things might start to happen. I can get that to move. So yeah, it's a wonderful unit. This is made out of, it's very heavy, made out of kaya wood, kaya no ki. Rad unit, like really old school. So I found this, you tan like that a little bit, and just making a lot of me now. There we go. Now, we can go like that. Right. Yeah, so you got this wood dealie here and this wood dealie here, and they slot in like that, and then you close that unit, and then this I found this really cool Buddhist prayer thing in here, so I go, whoa, like that. I put that with my Buddhist resources up there. So yeah, this one slides out, locking system on there. This is old school, so I presume it's what, Meiji period, 1868 to 1912. So good, real deal, solid kaya no ki unit. So I will sea freight this as it deserves. Obviously, it deserves that. Yeah, so I believe that sat in somehow. That's why that's not sort of lacquered and all. I guess it's made out of different wood, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's an afterthought. Maybe that's rotted out at some stage and they put that, who knows. And that all slotted into one position. I presume that was the case. And then I would say that that's got a lip on it for some reason. I would hazard a guess that lip there would have slid in and in like that, and then they'd have a thing that goes in there and locks, and that keeps it secure. So this will once again venture, as it's venturing in your direction, it will gonna get that moving in. Where's that key? It will venture on a ship heading heading in your direction. And then well, it gets to go for a travelly poos once again. It locks like that, see, and like that, and that'll lock in, and then push it down, and then it will come out. Alright, and I could get some motion there with the keys, so yeah, rarely do you get keys with these things, so I've seen a few of these over the years. Beautiful. Real deal. Wonder how it makes for a seat. Yeah. Oh. That's better. Alright. I've got different type of work to do. Okay. The work never ends, mate. The work never ends.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.